I have a sign. No, I don't have the sign poster anymore. I threw it away, and Michael watched me throw it away. Poor decision.
How could you watch?
I went, why?
Because at the time we were like, Bo who? All right. That's what Michael was like, basically.
We weren't. I was just like,
Talking about axial
do you
bow.
want this? And Lindsay was like, no.
I had the picture of me with
away.
him. I thought that was more important than a sign poster.
Right.
And I should have sold the damn thing.
So, I'm selling
Damn
this
it.
for me, not for him.
Exactly.
Right? Oh, is that Lindsay? Wow.
Post show, here we go.
Talking about Bo.
Whoa!
Bo,
I was gonna say Bo Burnham, but I was like, I'll stop. Bo, just stop there. It rhymes.
I'm Bo, yeah.
That's my normal posture, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. I could.
Hey, have a cheese ball.
Very well.
I think someone would run and dive in and knock that out of your hand if you tried to eat a cheese ball out of there for multiple reasons.
I already upset Chad enough by doing that myself not too long ago.
What?
When I poured that whole thing over my body. You don't remember that?
What?
Not
right
too
here.
long ago?
That was 2 years ago, maybe?
Wait.
Right.
Time
That's
is
not long
relative.
ago. Yeah.
Like my cousin.
How is that not too long ago? By
That's
definition?
forever ago. We've
2
been
years
stuck in our
too
homes for
Yeah.
over a year.
right.
Is 2
So when you
years
say
too
not
long?
that long ago,
Yeah.
it's a long time ago in this
It's pre our
current
second
day and
child, so I
age.
guess yes. You know.
That's a whole nother
Yeah, there's a
life ago.
human
Right.
that
Yeah.
exists
Literally.
before
Yeah.
Yeah.
That framework, yeah.
Boom. Roasted.
Matt, you want to start living
Face
your life
yourself.
based on kids?
Did
It's
you-
crazy.
Oh,
It's crazy.
good.
It's crazy.
Buy Bug Fables in between the show and the post show.
Oddly enough, no, I did
Yeah.
not. I thought about
'Cause you
it.
can do it.
Oh,
You
I
can
can.
buy
I
it
could
on your
do it on the
phone.
phone.
Can we buy Matt Bug Fables while we're playing this? Can someone help us with that?
I mean, he's a big boy. He can buy it himself.
He's got Matt card.
He's got Matt card.
Axial card.
do.
Axial card. Dude, I mentioned this the other day. You know, we all the Trevor Card is a thing of the past.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
But thankfully.
Unfortunately, no, not
The
thankfully. for me.
paperwork, I was
Yeah.
swimming in it.
Yeah, not thankfully for me because now I have to do paperwork.
Yeah.
But like, although some people they don't have to do paperwork because they got their cards taken away from them because they didn't do their paperwork. Several.
Half of us.
Michael
Let's just
Card.
say it.
Michael Card exists for like 4 people basically.
And Matt card too.
So
That card, yeah.
there's a couple of cards probably between the whole department in which everyone got one, and then 6 people had them taken away because they didn't do their expense reports. But I always try to do them like early, you know, like the first week of April for March, and this month was just bad. I just didn't do it, and so I finally sat down because then like we'll get fees, and if we don't do it, like we have to pay the fees, and then you don't do it long enough, they take away their card, so I get my card taken away. 4 people can't buy can't buy games.
Well, then
So I-
suddenly my
dude,
card gets a lot more.
Uh-oh.
Missed the wave. You should.
Matt, I'm coming and I'm bringing friends.
If you gave up earlier, then you would have been on
Then I
someone
would've
else's
been on
Right,
time.
that was, yeah.
Pay it forward, you know.
So I sat down to do it, and like, you know, you gotta like compile your receipts and all that stuff. And I went, and I logged in, didn't buy a single thing in March.
Nice.
Dude, I went, I like couldn't believe
Could
it.
you
I was just like,
submit an empty one so I can approve it.
I thought I went, do I have to? Because it's never happened. I didn't because I couldn't believe it. I had one purchase like April 14th. And I was like, let me get ahead of my April.
know what?
Started already.
Oh man.
What?
Here we go. I don't know if this is some sort of low-key money laundering scheme, but I'm thinking,
Go on.
and maybe I'll prove it. We all just get these like huge gift cards. We just get like $1,000 like gift cards for Xbox one time, or a Visa gift card, or whatever. And we just funnel it through our cards. So there's one purchase, one time, one receipt, and then you got months of emptiness, and you just put it all on that.
Oh my
cash
God!
card.
Oh, and you're
You know
saying
what
you
I'm
don't have to
saying?
do any more reports,
Right? Because you did the one report.
Why did you say that on this show? We could have got away with that. When we finish
You're
this,
FERT members. You
feed.
won't say.
Cut the feed.
when they finish this and say anything to cut, say that. Say cut that part, because then we can.
Here, let me give you some audio to overdub. Let's go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
There you go.
Where are my keys? Yeah, just like slide those in.
Here's
anytime.
another. Here's another.
Oops, I pooped.
Here's another thing that you can dub over your lips. Hey guys, I have an idea. Let's all do our expense reports to the letter on time. Keep up the good work.
Sounds great, Michael. I always.
I'm
do mine
Trevor.
on time.
This is Trevor's
Oh,
mouth.
Sounds great, Trevor.
I enjoy doing my expense report, Trevor. I definitely remember every month.
I don't look at it and go, ooh, numbers are scary. Putting that down. Ooh.
Oh, a peek behind the filthy curtain.
It's incredible. I just like thinking about accounting going, I'm sorry, you purchased $30,000.
It was a big video game. It was a big video game.
We're
The DLC, don't get me started.
It's needy. Okay, hear me out too. This is a total separate tangent, but
Yeah.
we did a shoot recently. It was an overnight shoot with Michael and a couple of our other friends here at Rooster Teeth. Great shoot, yeah. But I was talking about the location we were shooting at. I described it as girthy, and Michael told me that is not how you
Lindsay kept
describe a
saying
physical
that.
location.
So describe, what are you
No, it
describing?
didn't make any sense
Like,
at all.
like paint
Girthy.
the scene, and we'll see if Girthy plays.
It seemed like I walked around the whole area. It was an outdoor area, but it had a lot of like little houses in between that you could go to, like a house A, house B, house C, depending on what you needed. I'm like, okay, cool. Exactly, full of ticky-tacky. Thank you. Yes, you know. So I was walking around all of them, and I was like, okay, this place isn't like huge. It's not overwhelming, but there's meat to it. I feel like I'm getting an experience by being here. So I said, it's girthy. It's not too big.
Doesn't make
It's
any
not too small. It's girthy.
Girthy isn't in the middle of too big and too small, though.
If it's circular,
It's not too big, it's not too
fat.
small, it's girthy.
Yeah.
It made no sense.
I think girth.
Yeah, it
would
didn't make
imply-
any
I mean,
sense.
girth is like if you are girthy, you are gifted in the girth arena.
Yeah.
And if you are saying you are implying that you are above average in the girth, and so I wouldn't say not too big, not too small, but girthy would imply that it's on the big. But then
Yeah, it's all
outside of the
it's not
definition
big.
of girth, you're talking about this.
I'm not
this
bored
feels like
playing with it, Michael.
that's where you're losing. We moved from size
And
to
this is-
like entertainment
This is
value.
Lindsay's explanation. If you were
They go
there,
hand in hand, I'll tell you right now.
if you were there,
The bigger the more.
I'll be honest, even if like being there, like you look at this studio and go, that's pretty girthy. How does that
Yeah.
make sense? Even yes
Look
or
how
no.
thick it is.
doesn't make any sense. It's
This
a
podcast
space.
has been very girthy.
It doesn't.
Very girthy.
I hope.
How do you describe a physical space as girthy?
I don't
Any
think
way
you
you
do.
slice it, it doesn't make
Yeah,
any
it's
sense.
I'm looking up the definition of
I don't
girthy.
care what you
Okay,
do.
well,
Hang on.
I
Lindsay's
think
looking around
like,
going, yeah, this is
if-
girthy.
If the example sentence is this house is girthy.
This house.
that can play. Like if a house is like a little
Yeah.
wider than a normal house, I would say there's some girth on this.
So we
There's-
just took the house and removed the
No,
walls,
no,
and now this
no.
outdoor
But
space
you're saying
is girthy.
entertainment value.
No,
Yeah.
no,
There's a
no,
lot to
no,
see.
no,
Room
no,
can't
be
no.
thick. Oh,
It didn't make sense.
I don't
trust
know
me.
if I'm really following.
If I go to
I'm
Disney,
I've just
I'm
kind of
trying
been like
to-
dipping
I don't
in
know
and
if I'm
out
doing
and
it.
being like, yeah, I don't know.
let's throw it out like this.
going on
We
with
go to
this.
Disney World. They removed the roller coasters, but it's still an entertaining park to look at. Is it a girthy park or is it not?
What are you talking
I would say it's an
It's not
entertaining
just a
park.
park. Yeah.
That park has a lot
Again,
of
like,
That- hey,
what's a
that's for
girthy
Jack.
park?
Ask him
I
if
will,
it
I
makes
will.
sense.
girthy, thick and bulky or heavy.
How
Okay.
is it thick? How is this studio thick and
wait,
bulky?
hold on. I like that you said that with see, thick and bulky or heavy.
yeah.
It works. And I'm like,
Doesn't make sense now. Jesus.
you get it?
Any questions?
This outdoor space is pretty thick.
The brush was thick. The trails were bulky. The emotions were heavy, Michael.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's three different things.
No.
Now I'm in.
No.
When the emotions are heavy, heavily built or overweight, if it's
That's
of a
me.
person,
That's me, the heavily built or overweight. Hi. Hello.
big, wide, girthy guys. That's the description for the sample sentence. A girthy redwood. Okay, so a girthy. See, if you're describing a physical object, I think
Yeah,
that's
because
where it
it's
makes
a
sense.
let's stop doing this like this is proving your point.
See?
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I'm agreeing with him.
Here's one tree. Ooh, it's thick and girthy. And so is this entire facility.
They're like, see? I'm like, wait, what do you mean, see?
Sorry, this became an improv moment. I was like, yes, and? This office is quite girthy. Matt? Any input?
I like that just the last girth statement. Anyway, Matt.
Matt?
Yeah, I was with you, but
What do you think? Girth or no girth?
No girth.
Now, Kabu.
Tree can be girthy.
Now, Kabu, the beetle, is pretty girthy.
Kabu?
Yeah, Kabu is the beetle in Bug Fable.
He is girthy.
He's girthy because he's like thick, right? And then
Yeah.
there's V, who's the bee. She's like tiny. And then
Not girthy.
Leif, he's the moth. He's like Trevor. He's like tall
Long.
and he's long.
look,
yeah,
look,
Kabu is
you-
definitely girthy.
You already know you've won. just stop.
You'll get there.
You gotta,
I'm just
you gotta
saying.
Wait. You gotta wait a little
I
bit.
just keep. For some reason, I couldn't remember Kabu's name, so I just call him Gabu.
Yeah.
Close enough.
You're thinking of the word earthy, though, because they're bugs. They live on the earth. They
Well, we
burrow.
all live on the earth.
I mean,
Some of us live up in the clouds, I think.
The big girth.
Our heads, anyway.
Have you seen
Do
Elysium?
you,
They're up
do you
there.
think any astronauts are in space right now looking at the Earth going, it's pretty girthy?
Yeah, this thing's got some. This Earth's got an ass on
This
it.
planet's got some girth, dude.
More like girth.
And someone's going, spin around.
What is Earth doing out here with all that ass?
Let's see Australia.
Show me that southern hemisphere, girl. Oh,
Damn.
ooh, so good.
You got moons? Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's what they look at the moon. They go, see what I'm talking about?
God, that's no moon.
Woo.
It's
No moon, man.
Well, all right,
Whoa,
I'm gonna
put that New Zealand away.
I'm gonna go home and play Bug Fables.
Would you,
Really, I'm itching.
When SpaceX or Virgin Galactic or whatever Amazon's thing, Bluebell or whatever it is,
It's ice cream, dude. Yeah.
it's better.
You walk
better.
The
that
answer
one.
is still yes.
It is Blue something, Blue Horizon or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Blue waffle.
Christ.
If they
That's space food.
create privatized space travel, right? I know that's been on the docket, and we're all like, "Puh," but when we're old, it's going to exist. I think it's going to be there. It might be like a $500,000 ticket, but if it's like a bus that goes to
Change
the
your
moon
name
and you
for
can
that
go
price.
around and you could be like, it is girthy. Would you take that trip? If it was your life savings wiped out.
Yep.
Oh, no.
I mean, whatever that means to you.
No.
Yeah.
Would
Not
you
at
take
all.
that trip?
Not at all.
Our kids aren't.
I mean, if I'm
college.
like 85 and I'm like, listen, I want to feel like a young,
Yeah, but I
spry
got, like-
45-year-old again. And
I got
click
little-
my heels on the moon. I might
Little
do that.
gremlins that are gonna want my money. Imagine they're gonna be waiting for money,
don't
and I
have
go,
kids.
I spent it on the moon.
Literally, I went to the moon and I
stay here
threw
with
the
the
rest
kids.
onto it.
I'm going to the moon. Mommy
fine.
has to
You
leave.
really
Yeah.
wanted Grandpa's treasures on the moon.
There you go.
Oh, you leave them.
That's smart.
You leave them like a list of clues.
Some Stanley yelling that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
They're like, Grandpa, did you really do this? Nope. Got up there, threw the case. No idea where.
They go to the
It's in a
moon, they try to
crater.
find it, and they go, no, I spent it all. I spent it all to get here in the first place. They play the VHS that was left
Yeah.
behind.
It's in the box with the treasure. Where this is
That's the treasure.
Yeah.
Gotcha, idiot.
It's this lesson.
You
Don't
say
be stupid.
I was gonna be like, if you're watching this, I'm dead. I'm like, shit. If you're watching this, how'd you find a VHS player? Where'd you get one?
How'd you
Well, it's
do
also
it?
Where
in
are
the
they?
briefcase.
Yeah, oh, thank God,
Right.
my head.
It's one of those
And there's a
cases
there's a
where you open
sticky
it up
note and it says "Play me."
Yeah.
They're like, how?
What was that?
What is this?
There's tape.
What was that in Arrested Development where the father would always teach lessons by scaring the kids, and that's why you always wear a seatbelt or whatever, you know? God, I want to rewatch that show again.
On the moon?
There's always
On the
money in the
moon.
newsstand. Yeah, always. I want Matt to get to the moon.
Dude,
I want
go.
Moon Matt.
I'll go up there.
Absolutely.
Moon man.
I want to play Mass Effect, so they'll be like prepping me for it.
Like, I mean, once you're there, I'll probably lose some concern, but I'll know you're up there and go,
yeah, oh, there he is.
there's somebody's okay.
What was up there?
A light turned on.
I'll be like, there's probably air.
Getting ready to get rid of us.
It's like
Can
deep
sense
breaths.
it coming.
They're gonna blast us out.
We should play some more Astroneer.
We should.
As a side
The stacking
Yeah,
here is
you're
awful. Like I don't. You're like you've been like standing behind
checking
me the
out
whole
that
shot.
Earth, Southern Hemisphere.
No,
over
this
here.
is
Good.
this is the moon.
Very presidential debate kind of tactic.
Well, it's like-
lording behind someone.
Can you not talk about politics, please?
I'm sorry. Didn't know Jack was on the podcast.
Jeez. Jeez.
But
That
seriously,
debate had
guys,
some girth.
that was a very
Girthy.
girthy question or request that you asked of me, Michael, and I don't know if I can acquiesce.
Welcome to Girth.
I will never acquiesce.
Never surrender.
Anyway, I'm gonna go make some HMs now.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go develop some moves to teach people with.
That is very,
I saw your engineering homework.
is very.
It scared me. I don't know
Yeah.
if I can do that.
No,
I'll try.
I know I couldn't anymore.
all right. Look, the beehive is in lockdown right now, so I gotta get to the bottom of it.
We don't gotta go home, but we gotta get the hell out of here.
This isn't my mask.
I'm not buying it today.
Is this an X-Acto knife? What
not.
the hell?
You're exactly about to get
Clamps.
fucked up. Oh, here it is. I'm trapped.
No.
got
Don't you make me.
Did you buy Bug Fables yet? The little critters. Who am I? I'm Matt. I love it. I'm playing it all weekend. Dragon Quest. Maybe I'll start again. Like a bug.